Hey Winxers, my name is Tyler and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today it is time for part 2 in my Midnight Masquerade review series, and again, wearing a mask because it's fun. I hope you are having a spooktacular October. Halloween is this week, it's in a couple days. Boys, I'm so excited. I love Halloween. It's like one of my favorite holidays, even though there are only like 3 holidays and they're all apparently my favorite holiday. Whatever. Today it is time to do another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Belle from the Midnight Masquerade series. As you can tell by the fact that that's what this review series is. Anyways, I'm sorry, her plastic is still on, so she's a little reflective right now. But she is the second one to come out in this collection, so she's the second one getting reviewed. And I am so excited to review her. She is so absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I haven't really had a lot of time to look at her too much. Like I said, I haven't even taken the plastic off of her yet. But she is so pretty, and I am so excited to get into her, guys. Like, she's so pretty. And yeah, so before we get into this review, be sure to hit that subscribe button because I post every Tuesday and Friday at 12 p.m. EST. And I do reviews and like tutorials and all that kind of stuff. So leave a comment what you guys want to see and I will make it. So yeah, let's get into this review. Alright Winxers, so here as you can see I have the outer box of the doll. Now it is very similar to Esmeralda's. As we can see up here it says Disney Designer Collection in gold lettering. At the bottom it also says Midnight Masquerade Series in gold lettering, just like Esmeralda's did. And right in the center we have her mask, not Esmeralda's obviously, but Belle's mask. It's definitely, I mean obviously it's a different shape and everything, but all the cutout and stuff is the same, and it's gold filigree. It's very pretty, although like I said in my Esmeralda review, I do find it a bit simple, but it is very pretty. Also like Esmeralda, here on the side we have her name, Belle, in gold lettering, as well as the line art for the doll, which is very pretty and I am in love with. So let's move on to the doll. Alright, and here she is, Belle from the Midnight Masquerade series. She is absolutely stunning. I love her so much. Her box is more of a like purpley maroon in comparison to Esmeralda's, which is much more of a red or like true maroon. So let's get a closer look. And here she is a little closer up. Guys, when I say that this doll is beautiful, I mean she is beautiful. Just from her face sculpt, to her makeup, to just her hair. It's just, everything about her works. I adore her already. And I want to say she does have earrings on both sides, and they're little metal bars, and they do have like a little yellow stud diamond in them. It is so pretty. Now that I have you guys zoomed in, let's just take another look at her face. Just stunning. And I love her makeup with her lashes. So beautiful. So, starting off with her mask, we see that it's right here. It's got red ribbons that kind of curl off the bottom. It's definitely, like, I see the inspiration as being the Beast. Like, to me, when I look at this, I see the silhouette of the Beast with his mane and everything. And, like, I really get the inspiration. I really like it. I love the little jewel. It matches the ones on her earrings. It's like an ambery yellow color. It's very beautiful. Again, this mask is plastic like Esmeralda's, and I have to say that all of her, there's another little piece here on her shoulder. It's supposed to be like a jewelry kind of band. I'm not really sure what they're called, but it's also plastic. Now that actually I do want to talk about real quick, and the reason is I don't particularly like it, mostly because I feel like it's supposed to kind of clip around her shoulder, but it's too small, so it doesn't fit. Or maybe it's just because it's like a rigid plastic that it does not sit on the shoulder properly and doesn't want to stay on it. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. However, Belle is kind of one of my favorites in this collection, and I'm so in love with this dress. So let's just take a look at this. Her dress is a gold satin material, very nice. It has yellow gems all over it to match like her earrings and the mask, and it's been ruffled into the shape of a rose, which is just Oh, it's so stunning and like so simple yet so brilliant, and I love it. And I love this color scheme of black and gold. It is beautiful. Her bodice is so simple, yet it's just so elegant. I love it. I love her little chain here on her wrist. That is metal, I believe, so that's a nice touch. And then here to the front of her dress, the gold satin cuts away to a black underlayment, which has like velvet and black gemstones rather than the gold ones. We also have this gold embroidery all along the side and edges of her dress, which are in shapes of roses and all that. The velvet on her dress is also in the shape of roses, just on a much larger scale, which honestly is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I was wrong in thinking that all the dolls in this collection would end up having slippers because, as we can see here with Belle, they're actually heels with little bows on them. However, they do look familiar. I'd have to look back and see where I've seen them before, but I feel like I have. However, I really like them, and I think that they really go with this dress and outfit. Overall, I am so impressed with Belle. Here, let's just take a look at the top of her hair real quick. Just beautiful. Anyways, so she is gorgeous, and I am just blown away. She's so pretty. I cannot... she's so pretty. Now, her box is very similar to Esmeralda's. We have the chandelier in the back here. To her, I would say that's her right. Yeah, that's her right. And we have people in the background. Although the little like decal here at the bottom is different. Hers is roses with some feathers, which, okay, that also does bring me to her mask. I do wish it had feathers instead of being all one plastic piece. I just feel like that is one element that could have really elevated this doll line to the level of like all-time stardom, you know? Like, it's little itty-bitty details like that. Not even little, because I guess the mask is like a big part because it's the Masquerade collection. But something like that would just really emphasize the craftsmanship and the level to detail. I like these little ribbon bits that they added to them. However, I almost feel like it cheapens it a bit because it's like, okay, you glued on a little bit of ribbon, but like, you know, I wish it had the feathers. I think the gemstones, of course, is a really nice touch. This doll overall is really, really pretty. Now, before I get on to looking at the back of her box, earlier I pulled out her COA, so let's take a look at that. Here we go. This is the COA. Now, this says, of course, like Esmeralda, it says Midnight Masquerade Series, Disney Designer Collection, Certificate of Authenticity, Belle Collector Doll. It says a bunch of stuff in red lettering, which was an awful decision because the card is a metallic red and you cannot see what it says at all. And then here it says the doll is limited to 5,800 produced worldwide. Mine is number 975 of 5,800. That is so awesome. It's a pretty low number, and I kind of like the whole 975 thing. I don't know why. It just kind of, they're all odd numbers, so like, I guess it's special to me. I don't know why. But it's really pretty, and on the back it has everything but in Spanish. So, very cute. Now, let's move on to the back of her box. Alright, so on the back of her box, again, very similar to Esmeralda's, it says Disney Designer Collection, Midnight Masquerade Series. It has the little bib for the collection here on the side in both English and Spanish, and then it has the doll's artwork to the other side. Now on the bottom here, it does say Certificate of Authenticity and Display Stand included, which is nice. Talking about the art, I think it's lovely. She looks stunning, like absolutely beautiful. I feel like she looks a lot like Jane in this specific piece of art. If you guys know Jane from Tarzan, you will know who I'm talking about. She looks, just the way her face is here and her hair, how it's middle parted and everything, for some reason to me she looks a lot more like Jane than she does like Belle. Maybe that's just me, but that's how I feel. Also looking at the skirt of her dress, it's definitely very different in comparison to the one that she actually has. Not super different in the fact that, like, yeah, they're both roses, but where this one had a rose and then almost like an under train under it, which, let me show you, like underneath it had a second layer of fabric going down. This one doesn't, it's all one piece, but still very pretty. And looking here, there's like a big rose on her shoulder. This one doesn't include that, it's just the clip on one shoulder and then the like very satin simple on the other side, which I actually like more. I think this is too much. She doesn't include gloves either, which I'm a little disappointed. Wait, does she? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm an idiot. She does have gloves. I'm just an idiot. She does have gloves, which I love. I love the gloves. Her mask, it has red roses on it. Again, I wish that the actual masks had more color and some feathers to it, whatever. This one, her hair is also up instead of down, whereas the doll's hair is down, so bit different. I decided to talk a little more about the differences between the doll and the artwork this time around, because I didn't for Esmeralda, and I've been looking at them, and I'm like, you know what? There are quite a bit of differences, so maybe I should talk about that. So yeah, this one also has a necklace, whereas Belle, the doll, does not, but she does have the bracelet, which the artwork didn't have. So, they are different, you know, not a whole lot, but like definitely different. I love it. She's just so... Guys, she really is one of my favorites. I don't know. I thought Esmeralda for sure was going to be my favorite when I ordered them. And, okay, spoiler alert, I've already gotten Cinderella in the mail, and I'm getting Meg soon, hopefully. When I'm filming this, I haven't gotten her yet. I have gotten Cinderella, though. And just looking from Belle to Cinderella to Esmeralda, Belle is like holding up as my favorite right now. You know, Meg might change that, but there's just something about how simple and classy and elegant this doll is that I just cannot stop looking at her. I love her so much. And so that is the end of this review. Alright guys, that is all I had for you in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. She is a stunning doll. I sure have enjoyed reviewing her. And yeah, get ready for part 3 that comes out on Friday or whenever that day is, because I think this is going up on Tuesday. So watch out for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to hit that like button if you did. And until next time guys, stay spooky.